to protect the oil itself from the hostile environment of the engine. An engine is like a giant egg whisk, mixing air intimately with the oil. Too much foam reduces lubricating efficiency. It's controlled by an anti-foaming agent. But it's the presence of oxygen whisked into the body of the oil that does the real harm. As the oil heats up, it oxidizes and thickens. The hotter the oil, the more readily it oxidizes. Left unchecked, carbon builds up on the valves and piston crowns. This can lead to pre-ignition or to knocking. To arrest the oxidation process, another additive is introduced. It renders the oxygen molecules inactive. This keeps valves and piston crowns free of carbon, but the high temperatures and pressures around the piston skirt produce a further problem: lacquering. Gummy deposits of half-burnt fuel and oil cause the rings to stick, leading to piston wear and loss of power. To stop this happening, a detergent additive is used. It won't make a dirty engine clean, but it does form a protective barrier on metal surfaces and prevents gummy deposits from sticking to them. It keeps the metal clean, but at the expense of contaminating the oil. In any engine, complete combustion of the fuel is rare, and this causes problems, particularly in diesels. Under high compression, half-burnt gases, fuel, and particles of carbon are blown past the pistons into the oil. By themselves, the carbon particles are far too small to do any harm. It takes 3 million of them to cover a pinhead. In the cooler parts of the engine, however, they tend to join together with water, resins, and acids, and settle as a thick sludge, obstructing oilways and clogging filters. A dispersant additive prevents this. A film of insoluble chemical forms around each particle, keeping them separate and small enough to pass easily through the oil filter and between the working parts. Even when an engine stops, the oil is still open to attack. As the metal surface is cool, water droplets form. Water encourages rust. It also combines with sulfur and hydrogen compounds to produce highly corrosive acids in the oil. The alkalinity of the base oil neutralizes some of the acids. But further protection is given by an anti-corrosion additive, which coats the metal surfaces with an impermeable layer. No oil can last forever.